Yeah, I was about to say we're just talking shit.
I think that the Cavs are going to win at least one game at home. I think they're going to win both, but they're going to win at least one game at home. And what's going to happen is it's probably going to be tonight because LeBron's going to be like, "Not in my house, not in my house," and then he's going to turn into LeBron and drop 40, and that's going to.
And see, if Cleveland, see, this is my problem, Sebastian. I broke this shit down. If you look at Golden State in close games within 5 points, they lose 70% of the time.
Oh, so they choke.
They choke. See, they beat these teams. They're beating them 119-91. There was no fucking chance. You had no fucking shot. You weren't gonna win that fucking game.
Yeah.
But when they're up 95-92 with 2 minutes to go, dude, they choke hard in a motherfucker, dude. It's the big lead that Cleveland has to stop. That's what it is.
And LeBron is great in the last 5 minutes. So
yes, and I don't even know if they can stop it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, they look unstoppable, dude. I've just watched the highlights. And
well, the problem is LeBron hasn't had to face a Kevin Durant all year except for twice, and so he's playing against Kevin Durant, who is a great offensive player, and is big, and that's already hard enough. And then he's expected to go down and play really good offense because Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love aren't doing anything.
Nope, because you know what?
J.R. Smith and freaking Darren Williams have 0 points.
Yep, that's what I was just about to drop it on you, dude. It's the bench. Cleveland's bench has literally been the bench.
They're gonna start Shumpert tonight. They should start Shumpert tonight.
They
after
should.
What happened after what happened to J.R. Smith?
I would put every physical body I got on the floor, homie. I would.
Yes, I would put Darren Williams against Kevin Durant just so that LeBron can focus a little bit more on offense.
That's fair.
I would do that.
But, Tyronn Lue's got to do that shit, dude. Homie, good luck. But, yeah, fuck. They look unstoppable. That's what everybody said after 2 games last year, right? So.
Crap.
No, they did, dude. They were Golden State was up 3-1 and they were like, they're done. Finished, homie. Finished.
What happens is
stomp that ass.
What needs to happen is LeBron James needs to keep doing what he's doing right now. He's playing great, except for last game in the fourth quarter. But other than that, he's averaging a triple-double, right? He's doing everything he can. Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving both need to get more than 20 points, at least 25 in these games.
First off, Love is overrated and a motherfucker, but go ahead.
Love, I agree with you, but he can still score points.
Yes, he can.
But
still overrated.
Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving need to both score at least 25 with the way that the Cavaliers bench is playing. And J.R. Smith needs to play. He needs to show up. That's what needs to happen.
Well, that's the problem with J.R. Smith, though, is because one night he's hitting the most threes ever in a game, and then the next night he's like, I got you 1 assist, bitch. Shut up. What? Is it not the truth?
No,
J.R. Smith takes days off, dude, and as a player of his talent, should not ever take a day off because he's not great. He's good. If he worked super hard, he could be great. But he's old now, and fuck it. I got my money.
Yeah.
I'm J.R. Smith, and I've made over $200 million.
Woo!
So, that's like Ben Roethlisberger for his whole career money. We're talking about J.R. Smith.
Yeah, all right. And also, what needs to happen for the Cavaliers to have success is LeBron needs to attack like he did. The first half in Game 2, it was Cleveland all day.
It was. You know what, Sebastian? I was. Go ahead. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
It was because literally no one can guard LeBron if he goes to the rim. If LeBron wants to go to the rim, no one's stopping him.
He's going to the rim.
He's that physical.
Yes.
Not even Kawhi Leonard. Not even Kawhi Leonard can stop him going to the rim.
Okay,
he's the best defender in the league.
You be 6'8" and fucking 275 pounds to see if you get in his motherfucking way.
That's true. But still, if LeBron attacks, he's scoring points all day. And he's opening up the shot for Kyrie. That's what needs to happen.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking about it. Me and my guys at work were talking about it today. I was like, fuck it. You know what I would do if I was LeBron? And they said, what? I was like, go to Golden State. That's what the fuck I would do. I'd even take less money because fuck, I don't need money. I'm already worth fucking $1.6 billion.
If that happened, no one would watch the NBA.
Oh, they would be. It would be so. They would so. They would scream rig, dude. Because could you imagine, dude? You might have an undefeated team, homie.
Dude, if that happened, no one would watch the NBA.
I think it would be great, and somebody needs to call LeBron.
No, what needs to happen is LeBron needs to go to the Spurs.
Oh, that would be fantastic, dude. That would be like awesome.
That means them and Golden State are meeting at least 4 times a year.
You know, and that means that Kawhi motherfucking Leonard can be the defensive master he's supposed to be, and let LeBron handle the motherfucking offense. That's what that would be perfect, dude. Holy shit! And sprinkle in a little Manu every once in a while, and you golden. Yeah. Dang, that's a great idea, Sebastian. But I was talking about it. I would go to Golden State and win like every championship from now till I retire. Fuck it.
Yeah,
I play for veterans minimum.
If the Cavaliers lose this series, they need to get Paul George. And I say that because if LeBron says, "Hey, Paul, come to Cleveland," you think he won't come to Cleveland?
More than likely, yeah.
And that would match the superstar talent, theoretically, that Golden State has. And if LeBron got another big guy, another good big guy, it would be over.
You mean like a real big guy?
Not a real big, but like
not fake big guys that he has surrounding him?
Like, yeah.
Bunch of fakers.
Give me a big guy that he's got that you would take over any of the other big guys.
That's true.
None. Because you're like, Kevin Love? No, he's ball ass. Taking him.
Their center who grabs rebounds like crazy one night and then won't grab any the next.
Yep. Yeah, that's the way it works, dude. Fuck him. Dude, he still doesn't have a team around him. They're mediocre at best. But without them, he can't win. Bam.
That's true. Although I think I like Kyrie a lot. I like Kyrie Irving a lot.
I do too, but is he that guy? Because he doesn't seem to be that guy. He can be that.
He's having a weird postseason. I don't know what it is.
Time last year and didn't play in Game 5, so just saying.
Wait, what did you say?
He didn't play in Game 5 last year in the finals. When LeBron, it was do or die.
That's true. Although I think LeBron plays better when he doesn't have a team. Because did you see what happened? Did you see what happened in the 2015 finals in the first 3 games? Okay, even though they lost one of them, LeBron went off. He went crazy. I don't know.
It happens. LeBron's a monster, but you can't do it alone, homie. Don't give a fuck.
Not even Michael Jordan couldn't do it alone.
Nobody ever.
He went to the Wizards, and the Wizards won. Yeah.
I mean even Wilt Chamberlain scored like 92 points and lost.
Yeah.
So that should tell you something. Not one person can win ever, and he was just playing versus white dudes. What? White dudes suck.
I know.
Got like 8 of them that are good basketball players. You can't help it, dude. And most of our white dudes that are good basketball players come from fucking Eastern Europe and Russia. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, no, all of them, dude.
Unless you're like Steve Nash.
You see a British guy? Steve Nash was a Canadian, and he was awesome, but he's done. If we're going to go just like that, look, Larry Bird. Fuck yeah. Steve Kerr, he was awesome.
You know what team I felt like could have been like a dynasty if they would have gotten together sooner? The 2007 Celtics.
Well, yeah, but you had to wait till then.
Nash is my favorite all time.
Nobody's going to do it. I like Steve Nash. He's the perfect point guard.
Like a young Kevin Garnett with Ray Allen and Paul Pierce, all young, like starting to go into their prime. It would have been over. It would have been over a lot sooner.
Fuck Paul Pierce.
Nate's not a fan of Paul Pierce. Although Paul Pierce could score some points when he wanted to.
I'm a fan of Ray Allen.
I like Ray Allen too.
Not a huge fan of Kevin Garnett either, though I do respect him more than I respect Paul Pierce.
Who doesn't like Ray Allen? He's like the nicest dude ever that just kills you with threes.
Oh, and also he's hated around the league for going to Miami.
Yeah, okay, well.
Everybody hates trades because geographical pride or some shit.
No,
they're
because
fucking retarded.
There's like this thing that people feel like LeBron or whoever owes them something because they got drafted by them, and then play there for fucking 18 years and couldn't win shit because the rest of the team wasn't dick. They don't owe him nothing. And he don't owe them shit.
Yeah,
See, and dude, I'm a huge Steelers fan, but if they drafted me and somebody was like, here's $72 million, and Pittsburgh's like, here's 18, guess what?
I'm out, bitch.
Guess I'm going to play in San Francisco.
What stage of my career?
And
I might stay in Pittsburgh.
no, I'm come back and sign that stupid one-day retire a Steeler shit.
But see, what you're not kind of taking into account is I would not be used to having that much money, so I would most likely be much smarter with it than the other people.
Then all of us would, because we're older. Sebastian would be retarded and like blow his head up or something. It'd be twice as big. It'd be crazy.
How much TNT that would take, bro?
I mean, it's true, but yeah. No,
Sorry,
I'm
I
just
had
saying.
to eat a sandwich so I wouldn't be hangry for the podcast.
I understand. I get angry as a bitch.
It's a money question in all those leagues for the most part. Not always.
I mean,
I don't understand why people hate for trying to chase success. Kevin Durant was not going to win a finals with Russell Westbrook.
Hey, hold on. No, I don't give a fuck. Fuck all the sports. Doesn't everybody always just strive to be more successful?
Yeah, exactly.
I do.
with Kevin Durant, it was about where he went, not that he went.
True,
Hey,
but
Golden
if you
State
wanted to
wants-
chase rings,
What's
Well, then
wrong with
why not go
chasing
to-
rings?
No, I don't have a personal problem with chasing rings, to be honest with you. So
that's
You
true.
can go
He could have
chase rings.
gone to Cleveland, and then they would have been the superstar team. But
it'd have been perfect because LeBron could beat the defense and fucking KD could take that bitch over. And when KD has an off night, LeBron will take it over.
He could have gone to San Antonio.
yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
No, he's chasing rings and he's looking at it like who's got the best team. And he's like, LA. And they're like, all right, let's go. Golden State it is.
It's Oakland. Thank you very much.
I know it's fucking Oakland.
I would rather go to San Antonio.
I would too. As a basketball player, playing under Greg Popovich, I feel like is just something like it's like priceless. It's that
Yeah, but
getting that
see,
knowledge.
I think y'all are missing the whole point on the personality of Kevin Durant.
If Steve Kerr's not actually a good coach.
Fair. I will agree with that statement, Nate. He was a better basketball player than he is a coach. But Kevin Durant's mentality is he doesn't want to be number one. If he went to San Diego, their media would make him number
San
one,
Antonio?
even if Popovich didn't.
Nah, Kawhi Leonard's a better player than he is overall.
Fair. But point
Yeah, I
scoring,
agree with
look, KD had a horrible, well, by KD standards, a horrible season. But when he wants to take it over, Golden State just lets him take it over. And when he doesn't, they just have Curry or Klay Thompson or what's the fucker's name? Their center.
Draymond Green. He's going.
Draymond Green. He is, but he can score some points down low when you need him to.
He's a dirty motherfucker.
So,
Their
but
whole
it's cool.
team is dirty as shit.
It is, but they win.
LeBron needs to
Everybody-
LeBron needs to ignite the fire tonight. That's what needs to happen.
Motherfucker, I live in Erie, Pennsylvania, okay? You would be shocked at the number of Golden State coats and jerseys and shit you see. You like, motherfucker, you did not come from Golden State to Erie.
Also, probably didn't know who they were 5 years ago.
No, they were bad for a long, long time. But it's cool. Bandwagon and whatnot. I just
I
say
still don't know
found-
who they are. It's cool.
A thing about basketball fans is that they're generally fans of players more than teams.
yeah, that's true too. Lots and lots.
See, I don't really have a favorite team because Pittsburgh doesn't have a basketball team. So I'm kind of just an NBA fan.
Nah, you're a
Whatever.
Sixers fan, bro.
Yeah, it's cool.
You
No,
got
whatever.
to be. You got
I
to
don't
root
wanna
for the
be a
home
Sixers
team.
fan, please.
Not about want. It's about
As a-
geographical loyalty.
As
And
a
I'd be a Nets fan.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm going to pull for Cleveland because I was born closer to there than I was Philly.
All right. There you go. See, we've all got it figured out.
And actually, technically, if we're talking about where we were born, I'd be rooting for Charlotte or I'd be rooting for Washington. Okay.
All right. Now
Better put
see,
that John Wall jersey on.
my favorite
I hate
team
John
is
Wall.
going to be the ones with the coolest jerseys. I think it's going to be the Pelican ones, or what do they see? The Seabirds. They're Pelicans, right?
Yes, the Pelicans.
The Pelican. Yeah.
Where are they
Pelicans.
from?
New Orleans. Nolans.
Fuck Nolans. I need a new one. What's other cool jerseys?
Atlanta Hawks are pretty good.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna have to
If you're
Google
sticking
that.
with birds, you know.
Atlanta Hawks. Let's see. Images.
I like the Timberwolves
Ooh.
too.
Ooh, I like the Atlanta Hawks. Now, wait a minute. Their jerseys are all over the damn place. Oh, are you just talking about, like, their
Every basketball team, Clay, has like 8 jerseys.
No,
Yes.
I'm not talking about their emblem. I'm talking about their jerseys. Their jerseys are plain as shit.
Well, every basketball team has like 8 jerseys.
I like their older jerseys better. The one with the big swoosh on the side of it? Or across the front and back? Yeah, alright, Atlanta Hawks it is then.
Well, as long as you're playing in the East, you won't get past Cleveland. Sorry.
I'm not playing anything. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
That's fair. He's not.
And yeah, by geographic location, we should be a Nets fan or a Knicks fan, okay? And I don't want to be fans of either of those teams.
Doesn't Buffalo
They're
have a
terrible.
team?
Not
Not
basketball.
What about the nearest Canadian city, like Toronto? I think Toronto's close.
Toronto.
If you guys want to be technical, you should be fans of Syracuse.
No, I hate
Fair.
collegiate sports. They're boring as shit.
They are
college
awful.
basketball is pretty entertaining, but
Yeah, I don't enjoy college.
I mean,
Not if you-
compared
not
to
if you like the
pooping,
NBA.
maybe. No? Okay.
I enjoy pooping sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty satisfying
Speaking of
exercise.
collegiate basketball, do you think Lonzo Ball would be a good fit in the NBA?
No.
We talked about this already.
Did we? I don't remember.
Yes.
It's garbage.
All right, the viewers are starting to pile up. You ready for a
Quit
podcast
smoking
proper?
that fucking weed, motherfucker.
I don't have any, bro.
No, I was talking to Sebastian, not you. You didn't forget. He did.
I forget lots of stuff, though, to be fair.
I do too, but I smoke a lot of weed, to be fair. So,
Yeah, Uncle Nate's just old. He's old in heart and brain.
And body.
just old.
He's old in everything but age.
Yeah, he's just old, that's all.
I don't
I
like
think
white
most
people
Fuller-
either.
Most Fullerton males are old.
Like, how old are you
In
turning this year,
their
Uncle
hearts.
Nate? Like 64 or next year? I mean, 64.
I didn't hear the question, but yes.
How old are you turning next year? 64.
Something like that, yeah. Maybe 164? I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure you'll be 33, won't you?
I'm already 33.
34. Okay, yeah.
That's
Because
the
you
one.
turned 34 right before I turned 36.
That is how basic math works, yes.
That is how basic math works.
It
was
ain't that
wonderful.
basic. You gotta like add and subtract.
No, not really. He was born 18 months after me. Pretty basic, actually.
Yeah, it's pretty
That's
simple,
addition
yeah.
and subtraction.
I mean, it's one or the other. It doesn't have to be both.
But what if
Damn,
you're
I'm
like
bald. Look at
thinking
that
on
head.
like a quantum scale and you have to do some division?
I'll call David Bowie.
Oh, okay.
Nobody can call David Bowie.
I mean, I'll call. He just won't answer.
Yeah, well, or he might still exist in a quantum state. You don't even know.
Dang, Dad, you're 36. That's old.
I know, doubly.
You're old as. Oh yeah, because you're essentially 7. You're
All right,
essentially 18.
It's been
years older.
exactly 2 minutes since I said let's do the podcast, and y'all motherfuckers just kept talking. So I'm
Yeah,
rolling
bitch,
the
you can
intro.
roll the intro.
I'm-
Gas.
Intro.
Did you not fix your digital mixer?
No, it broke even more this week. But the intro's playing. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Welcome, everyone, to a Three Cynics podcast. I'm Clay, your host and MC. I'm joined tonight by your favorite conspiracist, he who without cause for suspicion could have no more reason for suspicion, Mark Jr.
Yes, sir.
And the saltiest crab on the seafloor, a man who can confirm unwarranted implicit bias is real, and you should just fucking get used to it, Nathan.
Yeah, don't be a dick.
Yeah.
Or wait, be a dick. I don't know what message I just tried to send.
And our private millennial force, who I did not write a new intro for this week because I didn't know if he would be coming. So it's Sebastian.
Hey, yeah, surprise attack.
Good. This podcast brought to you by the Level-Headed Debate, Honest Discourse, and our bonus this week, a neoliberal postmodernist movement unfettered by reality or reason. Enjoy this recurrent footage of my online adventures with Helldivers because I cannot be bothered to play games all by myself. I mean, who the fuck does that? And record it. While we wax cynical about Battleborn. So, we haven't talked about Battleborn in a while, right, guys? Yeah, it should be awesome. The death of Steam Greenlight one more time, and how RuneScape is totally bigoted. That was Sebastian's idea. He totally threw down on this one. He, put 5 on it. It was pretty cool. But first, we catch up with our cast members. Sebastian, tell us what's new.
Well, rehearsal started for the musical I'm in. That's why I haven't been on the podcast. And it's going to be awesome. Uncle Mark, Uncle Nate, you guys should come see it. It's in July.
That sounds like the lamest shit ever, Sebastian. I'm sorry. I support you as your uncle, but that sounds super lame.
Your nephew's a good actor.
I support you and what you do from afar.
And my character gets a boner on stage. You can't
your
see
boner,
it.
I know.
But
if you can't see it, what's the point? That's dumb.
So are you going to get your own chubby in real life?
I sing a whole song about it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But are you going to play with yourself on stage to get it there, or is it just a stick?
No. It's imaginary. Okay. I don't actually get one. I kind of just pretend I have.
Oh, lame. See? It sounds super lame.
The worst method actor ever.
Yeah, a real method actor would just get it up.
If I got it up on stage, this is a children. This is like a.
It's a family-friendly thing.
A school theater community
Okay, hold on.
So there would be
hold on. No, you wait, motherfucker. You just dropped on me. You have a whole scene that is you pretending to get a boner on stage, and that's okay, but you can't have a real boner, even if it's like a stick?
Or a prop, yeah.
I mean,
what's the logic in that? You just told me you have a whole scene, a whole song you sing, because your junk is hard. And the audience isn't able to cope with your junk being hard?
No, but in the song, I'm not actually hard at that point. It's afterwards. But there is a whole scene dedicated to it, yes.
Also, I assure you that hundreds of people get chubbies in there on a weekly basis. Have you? You're 18 years old, Sebastian. I'm sure you have explored the involuntary act of chubby. All right.
having to tuck that shit in your waistband and shit.
It's rarely voluntary.
Standing up with your ass all 8 feet behind you.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Very good. I like it. Mark Jr.
Anyways, good job, Sebastian. I'm proud of you. Now talk about a chubby on stage.
No, let's talk about Mark Jr.'s chubby on stage.
No, I didn't do anything this week. I just went to work. I went to Grandma's house and fixed her porch. That's about it, really. Yeah.
Yeah, you played all the mad crazy video games though, didn't you?
No. I started playing Fallout 1, Nate. I was just a suggestion on YouTube of some jackass British dude playing Fallout 1, and I watched an hour and a half of it, and was like, damn, I think I'm gonna play it. Yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna play the game. So I've been playing that. Nice. Other than that, no. 1997 goodness of slowness. Oh my God, stop being so slow. Yeah, that.
You can download an emulated version that you can speed up with frame skip.
Yeah, that would probably be super helpful because it's so my God slow.
Mm-hmm.
But other than Fallout 1, I haven't played anything on the Xbox.
Yeah,
no.
I've been playing Fallout 4 a lot lately.
That's good. I enjoy that. You could talk to Grandpa about that because he can't stop playing.
Well, Grandpa, he picks a game and just plays it for 5 years. A single player game. Yeah. Well, then again, he played Fallout 3 for 7
He
years.
still plays Fallout 3. Okay?
All right, 10 years. I don't know when that fucking game came out. All right, Nate,
2007.
tell us all the mad news from Nate World.
So my headphones finally shit the bed, so people watching can see that I'm wearing earbuds. I fucking hate earbuds. They're annoying, and it makes things weird sound-wise. I don't enjoy it. Otherwise, I've been playing a lot of Dirty Bomb. Getting my Dirty Bomb on. Very fun. Rejuvenated my love for it. We moved the Wednesday morning role-playing to YouTube, completely unannounced and unintegrated, according to my brother. So fuck him. I don't care. I'm an awful streamer, but I don't actually give a shit.
Last week's Wednesday morning stream garnered 80 views on Twitch. And then you only got 30 on YouTube because you didn't put a message on Twitch to say, hey, all Twitch viewers come to this clicky link address.
Well, can't I just do it to both of them at the same time?
I mean,
I don't know how internet works.
I mean, you do have the bandwidth, and you could run 2 separate instances of OBS. Yes.
Then let's do that.
I don't have the bandwidth to run 2 separate instances. So
I'm about to upgrade to that 1 gig shit. It's about to happen. So I'm about to have all the bandwidth.
Oh, yes, you will have all the bandwidth. Yeah.
So, all right, maybe next week I'll figure out between now and then how to do it to both, and then everyone can be happy. Also, I have no idea how many views anything gets on Twitch. I don't pay fucking attention. I just stream and then I move on with my life.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I mean, do people go back through Twitch and look at past videos? Sebastian, is that a thing you do?
Not as a viewer, no.
Well, would you look at them as not a viewer? Because that's confusing.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, like, if I was a streamer, I might want to go back and look at things in case I wanted to make YouTube content. But other than that, I don't
Right. Well, that was my line of thinking into moving it to YouTube was Clay said that we get better views on YouTube, which I believe him. I don't fucking know. But B, that on top of that, I feel like people are much more likely to go back and watch a video on YouTube.
Oh,
which is much more conducive to, role playing in general. Then they could just catch the whole story at their leisure. And I don't feel like people do that on Twitch. But I could be wrong. I don't know.
No, they don't. No, like I said, your last Twitch stream got like 80 views. It had exactly 0 post plays. So people don't go looking for uploads on YouTube or on Twitch.
Yeah. So I stand by my decision. I just might not have executed it well. Fuck them.
No, the thumbnail was fucking spot on though. That shit was awesome. I was like, damn, if only he had like added a bit of super extruded text, it would have been so perfect.
Right, I'm not ever doing that. So.
Why didn't you just ask me? I would have made the thumbnail. It takes like fucking 2 minutes.
Because, Clay, the decision to stream to YouTube instead of Twitch was legitimately an 8:15 in the morning decision, and we started 8.
All right.
So there you go.
Bam, you heard it here. Wednesday morning Dungeons and Dragons is now on YouTube. We might be abandoning Twitch altogether because we can do multi-streams to the same YouTube channel. There's a lot of competition on Twitch and not a lot of competition for live streaming on YouTube, which is how I think we've garnered the audience we have.
Fun story is that we will never make any money at YouTube because nobody will want to monetize us because D&D includes weapons. And one time in 6th grade, I got suspended ISS for 2 days for writing out a D&D character sheet because it had the word weapons on it.
Damn, that was long before the politically correct era, too.
It was.
Wow.
And, yeah, it was cool. I mean, it was stupid. And I remember very specifically Dad being like, the fuck? But...
Yeah, new with Clay. The turnover season is just about done. I got 20 hours overtime last week. That was cool. That should make for a nice paycheck. Sorry to the regular viewers who were catching me streaming at odd times because I couldn't stream at normal times, working all day or a day, that sort of thing. But thank you all for joining us. What else? Damn. Now I'm feeling like Mark Jr. That's what I did this week. I worked.
Yeah, it sucks. That's me every week.
Yeah, well, that's you have to change that. You make your own schedule. I don't know why you haven't changed it yet. But I've been enjoying the Dirty Bomb too. I also played Black Ops last night, the multiplayer that Nate and I tried once for 2 hours like 6 months ago. And that game, it's just very slow compared to modern shooters.
Because all the modern
even
shooters
Battlefield
are like dashing around and.
Well, but I'm talking about mechanically. It's slow. Even Battlefield has quicker, smoother mechanics. Battlefield 1. But, yeah, I only played that for a few minutes to see what it felt like, because apparently Black Ops is having a resurgence, and I thought maybe we could get down on the hype train. Excuse me, I got bubbles in my tongue.
Are we talking Black Ops or Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 3 or Black Ops?
I just said it's Black Ops. There was only one game titled Black Ops. God. Anyway.
Right, but when it's chronologically in a series,
right.
You're
Right. Yeah. Like, if I were to say I played Nintendo, that would be vague.
If Sebastian told me I'm going to get on my PlayStation, I'm going to assume PlayStation 4.
Right.
So if you're telling me you're playing Black Ops, I'm going to assume you're playing the newest Black Ops.
Which is pretty fun, but...
It's not what your mom said. I actually have no idea what your mother's opinion is on.
Nobody knows. But no, it wasn't magical. You know what, YouTube? You're full of shit. It's telling me we have 4.5 viewers.
Awesome.
Where the fuck is the 0.5?
Bam, I like it.
It's like half a person sitting there with half a screen watching half a video. Anyway, sorry. You're so full of shit, YouTube. Oh, and as far as our analytics go, they don't tell me, because Nate brought this up, and Sebastian was like, yeah, I might want to do a thing if I had a YouTube, but I created huge, complicated spreadsheets to get more specific analytics, because although YouTube has some pretty good analytical graphics, and you can specify in a lot of ways, there's also ways you can't specify, and you can't make comparisons live on the screen unless you wanted to load it up 2 different windows, and then you would still have to do the math, so you might as well input those formulas into a spreadsheet and have it do it automatically. So yeah, I track our programs in great detail. Yeah.
Okay.
I was trying to think during the middle of that last word where I was going with that sentence, and it was that was the end of it. It was great. So, who wants to talk about how Battleborn has finally gone free to play, even though Randy Pitchford still denies it? This is an article from PC Gamer entitled "Battleborn Goes Free to Play" by Andy Chalk. Subtitle, Randy Pitchford says it's not really free to play, but it is. Because when you try to download the game, the green button in the Steam page says free to play. And, well, here's what it is. It is a multiplayer-only trial, except the trial has no time limit, comes with limited hero selection, and a bunch of paid cosmetic content. Sounds like free to play.
Free to play. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly what it sounds like.
And unfortunately, it hasn't worked very well. The days before Battleborn went free to play, it had sub 100 concurrent players. And at its most recent peak after going free to play, it was at less than 800. So, our favorite new hotness of last spring, I don't think it has a chance.
I thought it was a good game.
It's dead. Let it die, Randy. Let it die. You ruined it with your awfulness.
So,
well, he ruined it by releasing it close to Overwatch. That's what he really ruined it.
He could have waited an entire year and would have had more success.
Yep.
I don't know. People don't seem to be tired of fucking Overwatch. We tried to play it again. It's not great.
No.
Do you know why? Because it's ran by Blizzard.
We've talked about that at length. I know.
Okay, so anyway.
But this is an angry topic for Nate.
You can, I believe, Oh, let's see. Players who purchased the game now get the, quote, founder, unquote, status, which will include legendary gear, 1,000 platinum, 50,000 credits, loot packs, and a founder's crown flare item, among other bonuses. So I guess a reward to keep people satisfied with the idea that you paid for a game a year ago and now it's going free to play, even though that doesn't make any sense. You got exactly what you paid for, and I've never understood that argument. But yeah, that's one thing.
Buy it?
I don't know. It just says free to play. But I don't know. Maybe you could buy a pack that unlocks everything. I don't know, but I don't think I've ever asked you, Sebastian. How do you feel about that argument? The one where a game comes out, people pay $40 to $60 for it, and then a year and a half, 2 years later, it goes free to play, and everybody who actually paid for the game acts like they're owed something.
Well, here's how I see it, right? So, you bought the game, you paid $60 for it, you got the game. And then they release it for free to play, and all these people don't have to pay anything to get the same stuff you have. So why did I pay $60 for it?
Because you wanted it. You paid for exactly what you wanted, or you paid for what you got. You got what you paid for. Exactly.
Okay.
And now other people don't have to
be
pay.
entitled. Don't be entitled. You
No,
wasted
let him finish.
your money
Let him
and eat it.
Hold on. Now, I essentially just wasted $60 because.
Yep.
So I kind of feel like I deserve something because
Why?
I paid $60 for your game and it was a failure.
Okay.
And then you
okay.
release it free to play.
Yeah.
And then,
okay. Mm-hmm.
And then I get what out of it? A year worth of 100 players playing the game. Yeah. No thanks. Give me some stuff.
Now, okay, but how is the company responsible for your buyer's remorse when they delivered exactly what you paid the money for?
Yeah, I guess that's true. I hate when games try to go free to play to try and make their sales better because it's not going to work. And well, I don't know. It's kind of like a backstab to the people who paid for your game.
How is it a backstab? Don't be an entitled bitch.
It's like, no, that's not a counter argument, Nate.
All right,
I'm working on the counter argument.
I'll give you an example, right? I'll give you an example. You go to the grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
You buy all your groceries. You buy all your groceries for the next 2 weeks. So let's say it's $400.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, then in the next 2 weeks, they say, "Oh, if you get $400 worth of groceries, they're free."
Okay.
What?
Well, first of all, your equation is so far off; it's ridiculous. Second of all, Sebastian, you're not having lost anything. First of all, we still enjoyed the game for a couple of months. So as far as I'm concerned, I got my $60 worth. I was very upset when it faltered and died because I love the game. Having more people get it now could only possibly help me because then other people... You're like the motherfucker who pays for a Big Mac and then gets mad because the fucking pimply teen behind the counter decides to give one to a homeless person for free. Are you now mad because that homeless person can also eat tonight? It's not taking anything away from your experience from them going free to play. You're not losing anything. So there's no need for you to gain anything.
Yeah, fair enough.
No.
You don't sound convinced, even though my argument was solid.
You got to make more arguments, Sebastian, because while I was still on Reddit, the monster game, Evolve went free to play. People buyers lost their fucking shit. And
well, that's different.
And Reddit was up in how's it different? It's a $60 game.
Okay, but the $60 game came with 50% of the game. So they paid for, like, at this point I'm kind of changing my argument, my stance. But in Evolve, you paid for a game that you already knew wasn't including all of the game. Whereas Battleborn, it's a game that includes all of the game once you get it, and then they release characters. It's that type of game, whereas they create them. Whereas Evolve, released the DLC before they released the actual game. They announced the DLC before they announced the game. You knew you weren't getting all of the game. So I would also be angry because I paid $60 for a game that isn't even complete, and then all these people are getting all these things for free, even though I had to pay $60 plus whatever it costs to get all those DLC monsters.
Mm-hmm. What have you lost
that's crazy.
by them gaining stuff?
No. I don't think that's the right argument. The idea is that you want to be compensated because you paid. But when you paid, you were compensated with a game.
Well, see, Evolve is I think is a special example because you weren't. You got 50% of the game, and you had like 4 DLCs shoved in your face.
I can't argue any of that. Yeah, you got what you paid for.
That's true.
Like, you knew that they advertised the DLC well before they advertised the game itself. You knew that it was a game specifically designed to sell DLC because that was in their first major press conference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't understand. To me, Sebastian, it's like fucking jealousy. It's just like anybody who's mad because you feel you deserve something. You're just being a petty bitch.
Yeah, I guess. I changed my stance at this point, but
No, you have to keep arguing for the wrong side.
I'm not going to do that, though.
Oh. But I'm just saying, I guess what I was asking was not exactly for your argument, but the argument.
Okay, fine. I
know you can only give your argument, but I want to hear your reasoning of all the arguments you see on the internet for people who desire recompense they don't deserve. Go.
It's kind of like the same thing as like I see it as the same thing as buying like pre-purchasing a game, right? You get super special stuff that usually isn't that special,
right,
for 20 extra bucks or whatever it is.
Right.
And so I guess I don't know. I can give you as the side of why the
spit it the fuck out.
As to why the owners of the game, the creators of the game, gave the people who buy stuff, and I think it's mainly because they feel bad, and I think it's because they feel bad because they had all these people pay $60 for their game, and then their game was an absolute flop. And then they're like, well, to make up for your dedication to staying with the game, we'll give you all this stuff.
Yeah.
I can't really talk about other people's opinions as to why they feel like they deserve all this crap, but...
Well, I think they give away a lot of stuff when they go free to play to quell the mob. But now I want to hear from Mark Jr. what recompense he is expecting for the $60 he apparently wasted on this free-to-play game.
That was my birthday present last year. Super lame, by the way. Although Nate's right. We played it for like 2-3 months when y'all got me to play it.
That means they don't owe you $60. They owe you something much more valuable. A birthday present.
A birthday. Yeah.
Motherfuckers.
See, I don't, dude. And I think it's just the age differential because, I mean, how many times you buy something and then like 2 weeks later you're like, that thing's a piece of shit. Now, you can't return it because it's a 7-day policy or something. You throw it in the fucking closet, and then when you go to move or something, you chuck that shit in the trash. How many times y'all done that? I've done it a million fucking times.
Woo.
So,
yeah.
Buyer's remorse is very real. And you know what? It's just part of life, dude. You eat it sometimes. And with video games, it's a crapshoot. You're like, that shit's hot. It's nice. Nate's like, play the beta. It's great. And I played it. It was fun. So I was like, bam, I spent $60 to get this fucking video game. And then it bombed. I mean, okay. Well, life's a bitch.
Yeah. Keep fucking pushing.
Life's a bitch, dude. Keep on keeping on. And you know what? I will spend $60 more on another game. And I might get burned, but I might not. So fuck it. I'm going to try it.
All right.
You're not going to stop buying a game, are you?
134 hours logged in Battleborn. I'd say I got my $60 worth.
Oh yeah, you put a lot of time into it. Yeah.
I did not.
Okay, well, how about these elements of this? Outside of all the free crap they're giving people to keep them from crying foul, they're also coming up with training modes and basically a newbie queue, or a novice queue, where, quote, once a player masters Battleborn's mechanics and reaches rank 20, the novice queue will disappear and they will be able to join other Battleborn players in the regular queues, end quote. Was that ever really a problem? Was there like enormous mismatches in...
Well,
I don't recall ever getting dominated too much or dominating too much on a rare occasion, but I mean that comes with every game.
Yeah.
Well, I think the point is with this style of game, these MOBA style games like Overwatch, Battleborn, League of Legends, like all those type of games, there's always going to be a difficulty curve, and it's usually way bigger than most other type of games, just because of the style of the game. And so they're making that difficulty curve a little less steep.
I mean, I could just be retarded, but I'm pretty much as good at a shooter as I'm going to be, like, the second I pick it up.
Me too.
They all have the same, like, I don't know. Like, I have 400 hours logged into Dirty Bomb, and I'm just as good as I was, like, at hour 20.
Yeah, but with MOBA style games, with these, because there's a difference between playing Call of Duty and playing Battleborn, right? Call of Duty, you're
going
gonna
be able to find a game. Yeah.
You'll like you just said, you'll be as good as you are when you start, pretty much. You might get a little bit faster on your reaction timing, things like that. But with games like these, Battleborn, things like that, your mechanics actually get a lot better. I know since playing League of Legends for 5 years, I've gotten better at League of Legends just from playing it, and I've gotten better with my mechanics in the game and things like that. Whereas Call of Duty, I'm about as good as I was 5 years ago at Call of Duty.
Okay. So, novice queue, not a bad idea? Yeah. Okay. Well, that's the less interesting part about that. Did anybody prepare a gaming smarts challenge? No? No?
No,
Okay.
y'all dicks should have told me. I would have.
No,
I will tomorrow. You guys dicks.
Let's go ahead and talk about... I tried to last night. I got like 3 questions deep and then kind of almost fell asleep on my desk and was like, fuck it. Anyway.
Should have done it 1 question each. Fuck it. Do or die.
Nate, you're like... you were supposed to make it for like the last 6 weeks now. You just shut up. You don't know things. Okay. How about this rock, paper, shotgun?
It's very evident by the fucking gaming smarts challenges that I don't know things.
Indeed.
I don't think any of us know things. That's the goddamn...
On
Gauge.
Rock, Paper, Shotgun, there's an article entitled Steam Greenlight Closed, Steam Direct Comes Next Week by Brendan Caldwell. I put this in the docket because of our discussion about the price of Steam Direct. Remember, they were talking about anywhere from $100 to $5,000, etc., etc. I don't remember when we had that conversation, but the publishing fee is $100. Now, I watched Jim Sterling's video on the matter, and I will tactfully disagree. He claimed, and others are claiming in his line of thinking, that a $3,000 or $5,000 entry fee per game, recoupable once your game makes enough money, would not deter enough people to close the floodgates. And in fact, any publishing fee would not have closed the floodgates. This is just like a thing or something. Like it never made a difference to begin with. And I disagree because, as Jim and others have argued, the hucksters, if they're dead set on being hucksters, they'll pay $5,000 as many times as they want to get their games on Steam. But I don't fucking think so. Because those hucksters, I can't think of another word,
charlatans,
snake oil salesmen, they made their money on fucking penny transactions on the Steam trading card system. And without game sales and only making pennies on fucking trading card systems, they would have never or very rarely recuperated their thousands dollars entry fee. And I think it would have deterred a lot of bad actors. But everybody else is talking about, nah, the bad actors will just put more effort toward it. Well, that would make them less bad actors now, wouldn't it, if their games had more effort?
I think, in my opinion on the matter, is that any entrance fee will deter bad games more and more depending on how high the entrance fee is. Because it's the difference between some 12-year-old who knows basic coding making a game and 3 or 4 dudes who actually want to make an independent game making an independent game. That's the difference. Because that 12-year-old dude, I doubt he'll be able to afford a $3,000 entrance fee, whereas that 3 to 4 person company, if they're serious, they'll create a GoFundMe, things like that, to actually be serious about it and enter into this. Now, I do think that the people who are dedicated to making bad games just to troll people will keep doing it. It'll cost them a lot of money, and they'll be able to do it, and they'll be doing it way less often.
I think that Jim Sterling missed the point on this. I have to agree. Because you're never going to filter out all of the crap. The idea is to filter out the most crap. And I don't know that a $5,000 fee is necessarily right. My personal solution to that would have been a $500 fee per game. Because you're still going to get some crap, but you're going to filter out a lot of the nonsense. A lot of the digital homicide type bullshit and all the other ones that Jim Sterling has explored ad nauseum for years. But it still gives a chance for somebody who, like that cancer game, whatever the fuck it was, it still gives a chance for somebody like him to get his story and his game out there. And I think that in any system where you're allowing non-professionals to do something, you're running the risk of garbage. Like, if I hire a lawn maintenance company to care for my lawn, I have certain abilities to hold them accountable. They have other recommendations. If it's just some Mexican standing outside of Home Depot, I get what I get. Like, that's it. So it's
why can't it be a white guy standing outside Home Depot?
Because if there's a Mexican and a white guy standing outside Home Depot, I'm picking the Mexican. He won't work cheaper.
So
being honest.
I think you're making the same argument that I am, in that Jim Sterling and others have argued that the fee, no matter what it was, wasn't gonna act as a filter. But I think that's a hot load of shit. I think the higher the fee, the better the filter it would be.
Yeah, I think it acts as a filter. I just think that they wanted people on that ilk, that line of thinking, wanted all or nothing in terms of a filter. And the honest truth is, maybe they can, maybe Steam can, but I can't think of a better system. I mean, every system is exploitable if Greenlight has proven anything. So why not put some kind of filter that you can control?
Yeah. What do you think, Mark Jr.? Do you think it doesn't matter? It wouldn't be a filter anyway?
No, it would be a filter. Of course it would. We had this conversation. We all talked about it. I said $1,000. That'll weed out 90% of your crap, and anybody that's serious about it can work hard in overtime or whatever and get that $1,000. And if you're just making crap, you're like, I'm not going to spend $1,000 on that shit. So, I think it would work as an excellent filter. So, I mean, it just is what it is, dude. I mean, if people have to spend money in order to get crap up there and not make money, then they're not going to do that.
It's kind of, I kind of think of it as like paid versus free mobile games. If you don't have a free version, that's one hell of a filter.
Yeah,
even though they're like between 99 cents and $8.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Just
I've bought
$8 is a filter.
3 or 4 games in my life, dude, and they're all 99 cents. So, yeah, you're not getting my money. It has to be like awesome.
Also, another good filter. I didn't read Steam Direct, so I don't know what they actually did, because I didn't participate in Steam Greenlight, because I figure I'm not missing out on anything. If it's good enough, it'll come to Steam, and then maybe I'll buy it. But, take away trading cards. First of all, if you buy trading cards, looking at you, everyone in the world, you're dumb. They don't do anything. They're nonsense. But if you're that person who buys that, you're supporting that economy, knowingly or unknowingly, that's fine. Doesn't matter to me. But maybe Steam could just make it so that trading cards are only for games that actually exist. That would ruin that whole recuperation economy.
Yeah. Well, they are changing the way trading cards work. I don't remember how. I don't even remember if they announced how they're changing them. But as of right now, it takes a lot of effort. Like, you have to go through, it's 2 or 3 different verifications with each and every card you want to sell. So they've made it very difficult to sell cards, and therefore difficult to recuperate the cost. I believe they have other mechanisms coming, but I don't remember what they are or if they have announced them. And they are in such desperate need of a filter. They need it so badly. What did we say? There was more games published on Steam last year than in its entire existence beforehand, or some shit like that. It was way too many games. It was like 4,400 games or whatever. And as of right now, with Steam Greenlight being shut down, there's more than 3,400 games waiting for... it was either Greenlight, which they hadn't achieved yet and are now stuck in limbo, or they're going to have to pay their $100 publishing fee and fill out their bank paperwork, all that good sort of stuff. 3,400 more. You already can't find things on Steam. Steam is not a game browser anymore. It's, I heard of this game, let me go look for it on Steam, because I can't even look at the fucking Steam store page anymore.
Yeah. I legit scrolled through, just my discovery queue, or whatever the fuck they call it. There is so much garbage it just recommends, because your algorithm is shit, Steam. Just so you know, because it's tagged with indie, because I played one indie game in my whole life. Suck a dick. So... it's impossible to find a game you're looking for on Steam without knowing the exact game you're looking for. Because I browsed through RPGs because I was in the mood for an RPG. And I even tried to sort it by top selling, most recent, best reviews, whatever. Most of those games I would either A, not even consider an RPG, or B, would never even look at in my life. Drifting Lands is not an RPG. Okay? Looking at you right now, Steam, Drifting Lands. It's like a shooty game with RPG elements. Meaning, it probably has some stupid fucking skill tree or something. That's not RPG.
Okay, well, yeah.
I thought at this point we were just venting our frustrations with Steam.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we totally are. I mean, it's... I wish there was a viable alternative. And there are some, but they have such limited capacity, like Origin. Origin, outside... just for getting and playing games, Origin works great. Its chat and occasional connectivity issues are, it's all garbage. But for the most part, it's a reliable system. But the games are very limited, or the number of games. And what else is there? There's GOG Galaxy. But GOG, I mean, it should stand for good old garbage. Because it's just a bunch of shit 15 years or older games. I don't want to play any of those games. And, well, they do sometimes get new games because they're run by, they're owned by, CD Projekt.
Yeah. And they brag that it's all DRM free, but they give you bonus rewards for linking your Steam account.
They're so full of crap. But and what other options are there? Uplay? Really? Uplay?
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, Uplay.
PC players and the Windows 10 store. So PC players don't have a lot of good options.
You know what we also don't have? We don't have fucking sports games. If I don't want to play basketball or fucking soccer, there's no sports games at all. Can Madden fucking come out on PC? Can a fucking NHL game come out on PC? Is there that little interest?
There's no market for it, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know, I was looking earlier because I felt like playing some hockey game. And I don't own a console, and I'm not buying a console just to buy one game. That's not how life works. That's not real life.
We've got like 7 Xbox 360s, so you could have.
I don't want that. No, pass. I don't want to use the effort it would take to hook that up to my TV.
All right. Well, Sebastian, you got any bitches you want to let out? Steam, you know they're watching. Everybody watches this podcast.
Everyone.
No, I don't.
Mark Jr. Mark Jr. I want to talk about the Nintendo Switch for a minute. You ready?
Okay.
All right, check it out. So they just announced the first headset, communications headset, and you know, with ear cups and all that for the gaming and whatnot, for the Nintendo Switch. Now picture this with me because it's the best idea Nintendo's ever had. Imagine this is your communications setup. You got your Nintendo Switch. You got a wire coming out of the top that goes into a hub. Then you got a wire coming out of that goes into your headphones. And then you got a wire coming out of the hub at the other side going into your phone, where you download the Nintendo chat app to chat online. No less than 3 wires and 3 devices for one function.
Are they just like complete retards or something? What the fuck? You can't do like some Bluetooth? Fuck you, Nintendo.
What do you... Come on. It sounds like the best idea yet. Nate, Sebastian, have either of you seen the diagrams? They literally have a setup, just big diagram poster of how to set up your chat device.
I feel like Nintendo is living in like 2007, but even then, the Xbox 360 controller had like a plug-in where you could plug in the mic and you could just like play right with your controller. Mm-hmm. So it wasn't even that complicated. Like Nintendo, you ever heard of like Bluetooth?
Oh, hey, that's the best part. Guess how the Joy-Cons, your controllers, connect to the device?
No.
Bluetooth. It already has dual band Bluetooth capability.
Please, you're
naturally.
Yeah, you love it,
like
Nate? That's what you're going to buy next, right?
Ever.
Yeah, I'm all over it. It's just fucking Nintendo being Nintendo. Why are we surprised at anything they do at this point? Somehow they keep making money.
This is just... I had to bring it up because it's especially Nintendo convoluted. No? Mm. Mm-hmm. All right.
No, you were justified in that because that's just extra special Nintendo.
All right, Sebastian. Why don't you tell us all about how... Whatever... Tell us about this thing you added to the document. What is this?
Okay, so...
Oh, RuneScape players hate gay people. Got it.
Yeah, so this is an article from pinknews.com by Nick Duffy. Mm-hmm. I only linked this article so we could have an article, but essentially, one of the mods of RuneScape, a guy who works for the official company, is gay, and he wanted to have a gay pride event in the game at some like populated area of the game.
Ooh, gay pride in game. I love it. Digital gay pride. That's like next gen.
He announced it and then had it like an hour after he announced it. But like an hour or two after he announced it, Reddit kind of exploded, and everyone was like, "You're putting gays in my game. You're putting gay pride. Keep the gay pride out of my game." And it went so far as to they had a riot in game. They had a riot in game at the populated area where they were going to have the gay pride event. And a lot of people wore white robes. And there were many racial slurs thrown. Like, it wasn't just hating the gay people; it was hating everyone. Like, there were many racial slurs thrown around. It was a lot of hating gay people, a lot of hating black people. Basically, all of RuneScape exploded into one bigoted event.
That's awesome. Here's some choice quotes. Are you ready? I'm not playing this game to celebrate other people's sexuality, predisposition, choices, preferences, tastes, whatever you want to call it. End quote. Man, I don't have a good raging nerd voice. I'm gonna have to practice that.
Another one is
yeah.
A giant rainbow gay pride holiday event being shoved down my throat is not acceptable.
That's a good one. I like that. That's way better than mine. I play this game to play this game, not to agree or debate with other people's sexuality.
Yeah, did you see the pictures and all the quotes?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I am an
hates
Alabama N-word, and I want to be free. Donate here. We pay no gay.
God hates faggots. Is it gay if you like traps? Bush did 9/11. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, this event is against the wish of Allah. Perfect. Love it.
So it basically started as gay, and then it basically unleashed everyone who had bigotry in them in RuneScape, and they were like, I don't care what I hate, I'm going to this place and I'm spewing it out. And then like a bunch of people got banned. And then the even better is, I was talking to Michael about it because he still plays RuneScape. Apparently people were like, what? I didn't do nothing. Why did I get banned? Oh, you were just calling people the N-word.
All right, now hold on. Let's hear from our resident hater, Nate.
Okay, first let's go with I didn't even know RuneScape was still a thing. So, all right. Secondly, most of this just seems like nonsense. Like, clearly, I'd bet like 1 in every 10 was actually a bigoted piece of shit.
I watched my brother play the game, and let me tell you, there was he went to this place, and there was a lot of slurs.
I can type a lot of slurs in chat right now. That doesn't mean I mean a word.
Don't do it,
of
please.
That doesn't mean I mean a word of them. Same thing. I can say every slur under the sun. I can say some you've never heard of.
But we can assume that you do mean them because it's over the internet.
Right. So these people don't. I would bet that 1 in 10, not to excuse their actions. Absolutely, you're just being cocksuckers for the sake of being cocksuckers. Secondly, it's not being shoved down their throat because it's a small, like, mini event at one place in the entire world of the game. So clearly, it's not that big a deal, bro. Like, if there's something I don't like going on, I just don't participate. Like, that's not my thing. It's cool. Also, there's no gay people in RuneScape. They're all just digital figments of your imagination.
Yeah.
And third of all, it's just like that being an entitled little bitch thing we talked about earlier. Having a gay pride parade, regardless of how I feel about gay people, which I don't care if you're gay, it doesn't bother me one bit. Do whatever you want. I don't give a fuck. But gay people having a pride parade doesn't hinder me unless I'm trying to drive down that street, in which case I'll probably just be minorly annoyed. But it doesn't hinder me in any way for gay people to be proud of being gay. So why would I be against that? Like, that doesn't make any sense. It's the same way if these fucking assholes, the ones that actually meant it, had some sort of, like, Klan rally or whatever. I know I went to the Klan. I said I never would, but I went back to it. It's too late. I'm not going to stop them from having a Klan rally either. I'm just not going to participate. Like, I don't feel the need to stand up to your virtues. That's not my thing.
You're not going to join the digital
protest?
protest?
The gays are infiltrating my game. The gays are infiltrating my game. I'm tired of them sticking their penis in my butt. Okay?
Well, then you're the gay one, bro.
Why are you being the catcher, bro? All right, Mark Jr., so you're going to host the next digital anti-gay parade?
No, I don't give a fuck what you do.
But you're not going to join the digital protest of the KKK rally?
No, it sounds horrible, actually, and it sounds silly. People are silly when you use any excuse to get in an uproar, it seems like. So, if gays infiltrate my game, I mean, okay. I'm sure I've played against plenty of gay people in Call of Duty, and they probably shot me in the fucking face. That doesn't mean I give a fuck what they do sexually. But if they want to hold a gay pride parade and have, like, the rainbow team or something, that's cool. Have your rainbow team. I'm not mad at you. I mean, it is what it is.
I think the most surprising part is I was talking to my brother, and apparently, like, the RuneScape community isn't actually this bad 95% of the time. They just, like, had this one moment of, like, oh, there's something I can get triggered at? Let's go.
Or a lot of people, like Nate said, or I'm I'm kind of a halfway believer of Nate's hypothesis that it was just an excellent opportunity to troll trollable people.
Well, yeah.
I mean, maybe it could be. It also could be that, RuneScape somehow is a very attractive game to bigots. It could be, but more than likely, it's a very attractive game to trolly ass fuckers.
Yeah. It is
Yeah.
that type of game.
But that doesn't mean you aren't gonna
Get banned.
I
for
mean,
calling
get
people the
banned.
N-word.
Yeah, it's kind of hard.
What? I didn't do nothing. I just said that God hates faggots.
Censorship. Well,
I mean, I don't know if God. I don't know how God feels about anything, or if it even exists. So, saying it definitively is kind of, I mean,
yeah. Who are you to
It's
speak
kind
for
of
God?
presumptuous.
Yeah.
And to be fair, the King James Bible added homosexuality to the devil list. But okay,
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
just letting you know.
I mean, you got to ascribe to some version of it, and it might as well be the not gay one. I ain't gay.
I mean, neither am I, but I don't give a fuck if you are. So who cares? But getting in an uproar, have fun with that shit because, God hates fags.
I mean,
So-
some of these, if you think of them in a trolling context, are really funny. Like this one, we hate queers. That's pretty funny. In a trolling context. This event is against the wishes of Allah. Not bad.
Also,
Better
one of them
stated
says,
by someone with some comedic timing, which I am not that
says,
person.
Need boyfriend, please.
Yeah, see? There you go. Need
I
boyfriend.
mean,
please.
maybe he was really just looking out.
Yeah, maybe he was trolling for booty, not trolling for reaction.
Fair enough.
I don't know.
Gay dudes need love too.
Of course they do. All right. We've wasted enough of you guys' time. So how about some rapid reactions? I got quite a few. I thought I was only going to have like 4 of them. But then the world opened up and said, Clay, everybody. Well, we'll find out. Sebastian, a study of Xbox One owners show that only 1.5% of the time spent using the console is playing backwards compatible games. Go.
That's sad because there's a lot of great Xbox 360 games.
Yeah. Nate,
Damn, I'm one of the 1.5%.
No.
Right.
It's not
Of the
1%
time.
of players.
Yeah, no,
but
the time.
Time spent.
So you have to hate yourself more.
Yeah.
I do, I guess.
Self-loathing
Playing
and
enough.
shit. All right, Nate, a collector of Star Wars memorabilia revealed that he was robbed of more than $200,000 worth of action figures and the like by a friend. Go.
This is why I don't have friends.
Good answer. Mark Jr., a Breaking Bad VR spin-off is coming for PSVR from the series creator. Go.
Okay, first off, just because it says from that dude who made that thing that made this thing doesn't mean it's going to be good. And second off, good luck. I mean,
All right.
It would be cool to have a cool interactive Breaking Bad type game. Now, I wasn't a huge fan of the show, but, it might be cool.
It might be. Come on, keep it rapid.
Yeah.
Sebastian, Call of Duty Black Ops is making a huge resurgence after its debut on the Xbox One backward compatible store. Go.
I'm not surprised. It was a really good game, and a lot of people liked it.
Plus, backwards compatibility obviously needs more love, right? Right.
Yeah.
Sebastian. Nathan, bones found in Morocco move the origin date of Homo sapiens to 300,000 years past. Go.
I really thought for a second, and it took me a moment to realize you were not talking about the TV show Bones. I thought I was going to be like, I don't give a fuck about that. But that's actually pretty cool. I don't know how science works. It's like magic to me, but that's cool.
Well, that's
I'm good with it.
anywhere between 100 and 150,000 years longer than we thought we existed. So it's
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
cool.
yeah. I'm aware of that. I'm saying I don't know how science works. I don't know how you date that stuff, but that's
Carbon.
awesome.
Yeah, carbon
I-
decay.
yes,
Mark Jr.
I know what carbon dating is. I don't know how it works. Jesus
I know, I'm
Christ.
with you, Nate. I'm with you
Mark
on that.
Jr. Forbes reports that Eric Trump funneled hundreds of thousands of dollars of charitable donations to the family's businesses. Go.
Shocking.
Oh, that was sarcasm. Got it.
Like a motherfucker. Come on
Sebastian, a Massachusetts woman is going on trial for murder after allegedly goading her boyfriend to suicide with hundreds of text messages. Go.
Man.
Damn, what do you get charged with? Say it again. I'm sorry. Did he get charged? Did she get charged with murder? I'm sorry.
Yeah, he killed himself.
Damn. Okay. Go ahead, Sebastian.
Yeah, that's messed up. That's all I gotta say about that. That's really messed up.
All
That's
right.
part of it.
Nathan.
Telling someone to kill themselves to the point where they do it.
Nathan.
I feel like that's still on them.
Donald Trump wants to privatize air traffic control. Go.
Someone should start sending Donald Trump messages telling him to kill himself.
Maybe. I'm sure plenty of people already do. Mark Jr., an Ohio man, is being charged with murder after he allegedly intentionally infected his girlfriend with AIDS. Go.
Good. Good. I hope they got the fucking death penalty. You're a douche. That's like the biggest douchiest douche thing I ever heard.
All right, last one. Sebastian. A new study found that feeding your children non-milk milks may stunt their growth. Go.
Good. Regular milk is great, and everyone should drink it all the time.
And almond milk and soy milk are not milk.
Yeah.
Yeah. You think they milk that fucking nut?
Yeah, milking nuts all the time. Oh, maybe. Okay. That's the end of that. Excellent work, my friends. Thank you all for joining us. We have to go now so that we can produce the... Oh, God, I'm fucking it up. I'm fucking it up hardcore. So that we can produce the post-show game. Look, I'm almost getting that enunciation down. If you're watching this on YouTube and you want to hear the audio so you don't have to look at our ugly faces, you can find us on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, SoundCloud, or almost anywhere else. But if you're listening to this on audio and you want to see our handsome faces, check out the Three Cynics on YouTube, mostly, sometimes Twitch. Like that. And leave us a like and subscribe and a rating on the Apple Podcast. I still haven't updated this graphics because I'm so busy. No, I'm not. And don't forget to use your promotional Tourette's. Yeah, anybody want to add anything?
No. Good.
No.
Then
You're winners. You should be winners too.
the outro is rolling. You guys can't hear it, but it doesn't matter whether you can hear it because it's still happening. Thank you all for joining us. We'll see you next week.
Be easy.
See you later.
When you finish a film, if you believed in the character, you're empty.
There he goes with this. What? That doesn't...
Went to some quote, dude.
That
I don't
quote
know, you
needs
should've
some
quoted
context.
whoever-
It's Van Damme.
I'm quoting Jean-Claude Van Damme. It's my thing
Oh,
now.
okay. All right. Okay. Sweetness. Good for Jean-Claude Van Damme. Getting
Oh, I
some
should have
love.
gone with that one. I'm going to have to do that one next week.
Well, don't say it. Save it.